Okay, so now we're going to move away from our toolbar. Let me just clear this that we have right here. Remind you how to use this spray bottle. Really great tool. Clearing annotations gets rid of anything I did with the pen. Clearing objects gets rid of everything else. If I didn't want to get rid of those, remember I can do my back button and put them back. Just a quick reminder of what we did in the last video. But I actually do want to get rid of those. So I can show you our browsers. That's another thing that really makes ActivInspire very cool. Now, our browsers are where we have some resources. You see I'm up here on the view part, and I'm going to come down and say view my browsers. And now I have this kind of like PowerPoint. If you ever worked with PowerPoint, it's got the little slides right next to you. If I go into this view, it's going to show me my slides and what's on each slide. Today we're going to look just at our resource browser. Now, this may be different for everybody because it's really a matter of what resources you have in your ActivInspire. At school, we have kind of resources that were put in when our ActivInspire was loaded. I will show you at some point where you can add to your resources. But right now, I'm just going to show you some of the basics that I think everybody has. First of all, you have a My Resources. That's where you may have gone out and gotten some things and put them in, and you save them to your resources. And in here, and then that's one person. Where there's several people, it's shared resources. There might be a little bit more in there. These are all drop-down menus, and I'm going to be honest with you. I think the best thing for you to do is to just go into your browser and look around and see what's there. We've got activities that might be, you'll notice these are math activities just by looking at what I've got, 100 grids. And all of my choices now are down here. You can see, and I could just click on it, and now it's on my screen. If I don't like that, back it off. Oh, it's gone. I can go to alphabet activities. This is a great one, especially in the primary grades. You can pull this out, and now you've got letters, and your students can do drag and drop letters. Maybe I use this for word study with my kids, and they just love it. They come up to the board with the pen, and they can spell their words. So there's a neat thing. So I really do recommend that you take some time and just look at your activities that are in your browsers and see what works for you. You can do lots of look at 100 charts activities. It's just great stuff. That is my activities and templates. Now we come down further. Learner responses later on. Themes. You might want to just put, instead of the color background that I showed you earlier, you might want to put a brick background. So your themes, and then there's also other backgrounds that you can choose from in here. And this is really something that you might just want to do on your own time and just play around when you're making flip charts or just putting up your board and you don't want to have a plain whiteboard. You can put up a background, and then still all the other tools will work over that. The tools that you've already learned about will work right over those fun backgrounds. There's grids. I'm going to go ahead and do a new flip chart page so that we have a blank page to work from. I've got, so if you want to work with maybe some graphing, this is kind of a busy graph paper. That's more of an advanced high school age. If I want to do grids, I'll show you a different way. But all kinds of things are in here. So I suggest that you look through your resource browser to see what you have and see how you can use it. In my own resources, there's subjects too that can really, amp it up. Okay, my alphabet, cubes, You can go into storytelling and you have like the little characters that you can move out. All of these items that, yeah, you can use them for storytelling. You can also use them if you want to do some math things. Oh, see what I did? I was still in a shape, and when I do that, that's all that's going to make if I'm in a cursor. The bottom of your screen might have a trash can. That's a quick way to get rid of those objects you don't want. Just drop it in there. So my suggestion to you is to go into those resources and see what you have. Again, you may not have everything I have, but I can show you at a later date how to add to your resources if you choose to do so. The rest of the browsers, I'm not going to get into that. It's very deep. I think we'll let that go for now because these are really more advanced browsers. So for today, you really want to know that this is how you can see the pages in your flip chart. If you want this to be the second page, you just slide it up there. This is where you can find some really, really cool resources. Okay, and just kind of get familiar with what you have. I do encourage you to take a time and look around at your browsers. I hope this has helped.